Hey, all you people, welcome back in to another episode. I discovered at the end of last time that we sadly lost our two axolotls, Jan and Naranja. They weren't in here. I think that this thing messed with them, because I kept having to come and push them back in and stuff, so I think this probably messed with them in some way. Um, So clearly, that is not the route to go. To have them having a house. I got two new axolotls that hopefully we can find a nice home for. But before we do that, as you can see by my inventory, I am going to finish out the road. Just bring it all the way through here. Oh, to the dockyard area, towards the industrial district, wind it through there, get it to at least here. Because, quite frankly, that storage house is a bad storage house. Like, I can't deny it. It's awful at doing its job. Um, so I am going to make one and create. I already have 21 brass tunnels. We're going to need a lot more. We're going to need a lot of chests, a lot of hoppers, a lot of funnels. But I think that it'll be better. But a lot of buts. Um, I need to get the road done first before I can do that, just so I have a better idea of where this mapping is, and where I can build over there for permanent structures. Cause like this smelter is probably permanent, but I need to figure out how to build the house around it, and I need the road to know how to build the house around it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go get this road done. And just like that, we have a nice little road, which I realized about halfway through building that having the road does not help me. Because if it ends here, then it's just as good as me having the um the scaffolding and stuff. That's okay. It now is at least here. We can use it to start expanding, but I think that we need to move our storage from over there. It is a poor system, so I have started getting some stuff ready for that. Got some stuff here so that we can get started on a storage system, which will be right here. Alright, I have gotten a very nice setup going. Hold on. A very nice setup going. It's possibly the most intense storage system I've ever done. Um, these signs will be changed. These are just temporary um, for when I was placing stuff. But the plan here is going to be, if I can get up here, we put in the stuff like over here, and we just have funnels on the back of all of these, which suck in what is supposed to correspond to there. We'll have filters applied to them so that either blocks or attributes will be dealt with. And yeah, I did realize that because of trying to consolidate space, because obviously I'd rather have consolidated space than anything, I messed up kind of badly and wasted a lot of materials. I made brass tunnels instead of brass funnels, which is a pretty major difference. So now my new plan is going to be, if I can go over here for a minute. I moved all the stuff out of the storage system over here. And you can see I've already made some differences here. I'm just going to convert this into a massive trading hall now. You can see here I've built a pathway through. I haven't like set it up fully, but have a pathway through here, which gets us all the way back to here, or where our villagers come out. So the plan is going to be that I'll build like a pathway down below where I can get Darren over to them to heal them, and then I send them off to this new villager trading hall that is just en masse trading hall, as opposed to the very organized system down there. I will literally just I wish I had stations on me, but like brewing stand, brewing stand, brewing stand, brewing stand, brewing stand, carpentry bench, brewing stand, carpentry bench, blast furnace, loom, brewing stand, etc., etc. Because I am realizing how much more redstone I am going to need, and the one little guy down there is just not cutting it right now. So the new plan is going to be, this is no longer storage, which, quite frankly, I don't think it was a long-term plan anyway. It was not a good storage system. Nothing was labeled, and it was just kind of off of me remembering. So yeah, it is now fully empty in here. It's all moved over there, but we need to get a ton of electron tubes and stuff in order to get the system working, and hopefully the massive deforestation and reforestation actions I've taken today will not go to waste, and we can just kind of get a new storage system in place that works and has like an auto sorting system, which I've yet to make on any series. And in fact, I can't remember last time I actually made an auto sorter, but with Create, it feels like it's going to be so much easier to do than before. So yeah, and we got a storage system. It's not perfect right now, mostly because I had to use a lot of normal filters instead of attribute filters, just because of the way that stuff works. Attributes are not as comprehensive as I would have liked. Like example, over here, I did nether, and I did nether/end, because you can't exactly categorize as something as the nether. Books are very easy, actually, because any type of book counts as the same item. So I literally put a book on there, and it's like, yep, this is good. Other issue I know is going to happen is, let's take this 45 rotten flesh, throw that up there. It's in there right now. And it gets going through, and you'd think it'd be in here. It's in here. The best thing I could do for food was put it as foodstuffs, and for some reason, rotten flesh is under the category of foodstuffs. But so what I did was, food is in here, plus rotten flesh. Then the farming one is anything that's compostable. So that probably misses some stuff, but it's comprehensive enough. And then if worst comes to worst, if something doesn't sort, like, I assume a bucket of Axolotl won't sort, right? Let's throw that in here. Up it goes. It'll go, oh! Actually, wait, I should probably just follow it. It'll go all the way around. All the way around. Also, I learned that there's a maximum length that that belts can go, so I had to put in a linear drive shaft there. Anyway, all the way around, keep going to this one on the end, and get sucked into the miscellaneous. And anything that gets sucked in there that we want to sort, we can just grab it out and throw it in wherever it's supposed to go. Like, for instance, warp stems. This is something that doesn't sort right now because I couldn't fit it on the filter. That's compostable, isn't it? I don't know, actually. Is it? I don't know. I guess we'll know if it gets over here, right? Where is it? Oh, yep, it made it over here, so... Yeah, it made it over here, so so what we do if it went all the way over there is we just manually sort it. But it does enough sorting where that's not an issue, like the old place was, actually. Hold on. Oh, I don't need that right now. Throw those in. I actually want to watch these go through because truthfully, this is the first time I've tested it. Now that I think about it, so probably should have done that before I showed it off, but that's okay. Are they up? Oh, yep. They're already past me. Okay. And they're both in. Alright. But yeah, that system works a lot better than the old system did over here, which I am proud to report is now a trading hall. Boop. This guy seems to love standing in this composter. Every time I walk in, he's standing in it. I have my cleric wall over here for getting redstone. Because you need an ungodly amount of redstone to make brass tunnel or brass funnels. After I messed up and made brass tunnels, yeah, I needed the F and I built the T's instead. Last thing that I did to help with that, not for those guys, but for in the future. If I go over here, please tell me there's not another baby. Did I? Okay, there's a baby, but I made that, you can see there, and over down here, there's a nice little contraption I made, which I can now send Darren around the backside, through there, and then I can extend this so that they don't move, and then they're stuck in there because they can't go there and they can't go here. They'll drop down, I can cleanse them here, walk in, feed them the apple, yada yada. And then I can send them off. Screw it. The door's shut, so it's not like it matters. Send them off, and they get thrown into the hot tub. And that's how they get here now. So, nice new trading hall. Doesn't have the storage room issues that it had. But yeah, that cursed pool isn't going to kill another axolotl. So y'all know Incredibles, right? I feel like most people know what that is. I already turned around a little bit. But it's finally ready! I put a train door here. I like the look of it on it. So basically what I did was I built this giant skeleton around it. Put some girders here just for look. I really like these deep slate pillars, and I really like the cut tuff and the cut granite actually lining it, which is weird because I don't like granite normally. I say that, and then I'm probably going to start building with granite more. But anyway, so what I did was this, can flip this, and I can access technically a second layer in the hoppers. I feel like that's all I should need to access. And then I have nice little labels up here for every single thing. So there were some issues that I noticed that I called out earlier, like rotten flesh will go in here. Or no, it'll go in here. And then when I made this nether wood, if I put this warped wood in, or this warped wart, which is like the leaves of the nether tree, it goes into here. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. That was probably from the last time that I forgot to pull it out. It goes into there because this is just like everything compostable and then stuff I add. So like loom I'm going to put in over here and other with the other stations I have actually. I had it in the farming, but it won't sort that way, so I'm not going to force it to sort that way. But yeah, this is a nice system. I never make not auto crafters. I can make an auto crafter. I have one actually in the bakery because we had to do that for bread. Anyway, this is auto sorter was the word I was looking for, and the way that it's done. Oh, something I didn't even. These rose quartz lanterns. They effectively act like redstone lanterns. Only once they're given an input, they just stay lit up, and it's so nice. But yeah, having this system is just so nice. It's honestly like just so easy. I wish that this functionality was available in vanilla. Like, it makes so much sense. Instead of it's it's not probably, it isn't that hard to implement, like just having water systems and stuff. But the issue is you can't have filters yet. You can have single item sorters, which is not great. And then down here we have the control system where we can speed it up, slow it down, whatever we need to do. Yeah, I absolutely. Oh, and then this little nook here. I don't know what to do with it yet, but I'm just kind of turning into like a crafting area right now. So hopefully that's not gonna be an issue. And yeah, finally have our storage system done. Oh wait, I didn't even talk about the outside. I just went in. I really like the gradient I did. I really like this gradient. It's like not a real gradient, but like it adds to the smoky effect on the bottom, and then it just kind of clears up as it goes up. Like, again, not a real gradient, but I still really like the look of it. I really like the basalt mixed in with the deep slate towards the bottom, and I like the andesite and stone mixed in at the top. I think it looks good. This entryway could be a bit better, but I didn't really know what to do with it. I may change it in the future, but for right now, it's not awful, so I'm gonna keep it for now. That does bring us to the end of this episode. I'm trying out a new format where I do like one project per episode. Please let me know if that's a good format. It helps it stay a lot, I guess, more disconnected, which can be good and bad, but it allows for a more drop-in, drop-out system, which is good, I think. If it's not immediately apparent, we're not in our normal world right now. We are in the testing world I have created. So like over there you can see the initial system I made for trying to figure out how to build the sweet roll maker. You can see the bakery right here that I built. You can see the seed into hopper system I made. And then there's other stuff over there, stuff I don't want to show off right now. So I'm just going to stand here. That does not help. There's stuff behind this building. But it has come to my attention while looking in the inventory in here. There's more than just sweet rolls. There's bars of chocolate, which I knew about, but there's also chocolate glazed berries, honeyed apple, and builder's tea. Which builder's tea gives a haste effect. And honeyed apple and chocolate berries, I think these are just other sources of food, yeah. But regardless, I want to make this bakery sell as much as we can. So there's your sneak peek for next episode. We're going to be working on at least getting one of these things up and running. So, till next time, I'll see you then. Peace.